winner place prize money. Top weight is number 1, Bob Tisdall, ridden by Tom Morgan. 2, 4 Tricks, Richard Dunwoody. Number 3, Beige and Sunshine, ridden by Ben DeHaan. 4, Fairchild, Graham Bradley. 5, Glenside Jerry, ridden by Jimmy Frost. 6, Roller Joint from the West Country, Brendan Powell rides. Number 7, Pampering, Peter Niven. Number 8, Charter Hardware, Norman Williamson claims a 7. River Knot is blinkered. Number 9, Chris Rance rides. Number 10, King Kanda, Brian Story, who won the race last year. And number 11, Kamal Siddiqui is Visored, ridden by Stuart Turner.
Glenside Jerry, the 7-2 favourite, and Roller Joint now out to 9-2. Pampering 11-2, Fairchild on 7s. 4 Tricks and River Knot both 8-1. Bob Tisdall steady on 12s, together with Charter Hardware. Beige and Sunshine goes back to 16s and 14s. King Kanda 50-1, and Kamal Siddiqui 100-1.
Led in, and Bob Tisdall is jumping off this time. Well done to him. And so they race down towards the first, and Bob Tisdall on the inside of Roller Joint racing wide. Fairchild shows Glenside Jerry 4, Beige and Sunshine 5. Charter Hardware just ahead of Kamal Siddiqui wide. Pampering, hugging the rails, 4 Tricks, King Kanda and River Knot. That's the order in the William Hill Scottish National as they take the first. The leaders skip over. No dangers there, all over the first. And Bob Tisdall on the inside of Roller Joint racing wide. Settled third is Fairchild, a length behind it, Glenside Jerry well placed. On the wide outside, Beige and Sunshine touches down in 5. 4 Tricks just a little bit slow there. At the rear of the field, King Kanda could have jumped more quickly, but they're all safely over the second. The third is an open ditch, and it's Bob Tisdall on the inside of Roller Joint racing wide. Fairchild is third, Glenside Jerry is fourth. On the outside, Beige and Sunshine is fifth. King Kanda again a little bit untidy at the rear of the field. Out the back door are River Knot, and also out the rear is 4 Tricks. The short run takes them to the fourth. The leaders skip over, they're all over the fourth, and it's Bob Tisdall leading by a length to Roller Joint racing wide. And just in behind these, Fairchild shows third, ahead of Glenside Jerry, and behind that one is Kamal Siddiqui, followed by Pampering mid-division, then Beige and Sunshine. They're all over the fifth. Just ahead of Charter Hardware, 4 Tricks, River Knot, and the back marker is King Kanda. So all 11 jumping soundly at this stage. They've jumped 5. They've got another 21 to take. And it's Bob Tisdall on the inside, sharing the lead with the West Country Raider Roller Joint. A length and a half ahead of Fairchild, made the journey up from Lambourne. Next to the rails, Glenside Jerry shows 4 Tricks, hugging the rails. Pampering just a bit wide. Beige and Sunshine clearly stays, but it's staying on the outside at this stage, and they come down towards fence number 6, with Bob Tisdall in the red jacket on the outside, on the inside of Roller Joint. They're pulled wide to come down to this 6th fence, and as they take it, Fairchild came up to race wide of Roller Joint and Bob Tisdall. They come down to an open ditch. Glenside Jerry and 4 Tricks hug the rails as they come down towards the ditch, and as they take it, it was Roller Joint that just led there. Bob Tisdall on the inside. Behind these comes Kamal Siddiqui, Glenside Jerry, 4 Tricks. Then comes on the outside Fairchild, Charter Hardware, Beige and Sunshine, and they come to take the 8th. And at the 8th, it was Roller Joint who just lead. They're quite closely grouped, and there's only about 10 lengths between first and last. And the order as they pass us is Roller Joint shares the lead with Bob Tisdall. Kamal Siddiqui, one of the rank outsiders, shares third with Beige and Sunshine and Fairchild. Then Charter Hardware, Pampering, Glenside Jerry, River Knot, 4 Tricks, and the back marker is King Kanda. And they swing left-handed, and they race away down towards the 9th. And it's Bob Tisdall who shares the lead with Roller Joint.
Now they're going a good even gallop here, and the best thing to be said is that Bob Tisdall's behaved himself. I haven't seen him jumping and galloping and enjoying himself so much for a long time. They've all been jumping well. Richard Dunwoody's taken 4 Tricks by much the shortest way round. They've got a long way to go.
Going down towards the 10th, and Roller Joint on the outside of Bob Tisdall, a length ahead of the rank outside of Kamal Siddiqui. Fairchild touches down 4, Beige and Sunshine 5. They're all over the 10th. Behind these, Glenside Jerry and Charter Hardware and River Knot and 4 Tricks. And then comes King Kanda. They continue down the far side, and Roller Joint on the outside of Bob Tisdall. And Glenside Jerry, mid-division, behind Camel Siddiqui and Fairchild. Charter Hardware on the outside, pampering still well placed. They're quite closely grouped as they head towards the ditch on the far side. This is the 12th of the 26th, they're not even halfway. And at it, Roller Joint and Bob Tisdall. Jumping from fence to fence, they're all over that ditch. And it's Roller Joint on the outside of Bob Tisdall. Then comes Camel Siddiqui on the inside of Charter Hardware and Glenside Jerry. Page and Sunshine is wide, and then Four Tricks. Thank goodness we've had no fallers so far. Fairchild, the back marker, is starting to drop away. Fortunately, we can't see that. They continue down the far side, and it's Roller Joint on the outside of Bob Tisdall. Fairchild now the back marker, and taking that one a little bit slowly and a bit awkwardly. And so let's check the SPs as they turn out of the back stretch. Having jumped 14, Glenside Jerry at 130, Roller Joint 4-1, Pampering at 11-2, Four Tricks at 6-1. So the whole field in view as they start to turn into the home straight, just over 2 mile to race. They race down towards the 15th, and it's Bob Tisdall who shared the lead throughout with Roller Joint on the inside. Camel Siddiqui in the grey and red, Beige and Sunshine close in behind these. Then comes Charter Hardware. Glenside Joe's on the inner, Pampering races wide. The only one really starting to lose touch is Fairchild as they come down towards the 15th of the 26th. And at it, it's going to be Bob Tisdall and Roller Joint for the West Country leading there on the outside of Bob Tisdall. Then behind these, Camel Siddiqui, Glenside Jerry hugging the rails, Beige and Sunshine wide, ahead of River Knot, Pampering and Four Tricks. At that ditch, still no change up front. Fairchild has all but unseated Graham Bradley, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if that one's going to be pulled up with a circuit to go. It is being pulled up, and they come down towards the 17th. This will be the last next time round, and at it, the 2 leaders, Bob Tisdall and Roller Joint, share it. A length ahead of Camel Siddiqui going on the inside. Four Tricks is wide with Beige and Sunshine, Charter Hardware, Glenside Jerry, River Knot, and then Pampering is 6 lengths behind the leader. The gap then is the only other one left in the race, and that's King Kanda, and they swing left-handed and out towards the 18th. And these 2 leaders really enjoying themselves as they head towards the 18th of the 26 fences in this William Hill Scottish National.
Pampering beginning to feel the pinch, being niggled along, but Bob Tisdall in the red colours, John, who really has given an exhibition of jumping so far.
Camel Siddiqui, the faller there. Glenside Jerry has been brought down.
The favourite just got brought down there.
King Kanda has been pulled up.
Down the favourite, Glenside Jerry. Hopefully they'll both be okay. We're going back to the horse in front, Bob Tisdall. As you said, it's a long time since I've seen him jump with this sort of enthusiasm and gallop.
So they turn into the back stretch. The horses are okay. The jockeys are on their feet. Camel Siddiqui's jockey there just getting his stick back. Pampering is starting to lose touch. King Kanda has been pulled up. The field depleted up front. It's still Bob Tisdall and Roller Joint for the West Country, a length ahead of Charter Hardware on the inside of Four Tricks, a length back to Beige and Sunshine. Then comes River Knot, who's starting to improve, being hunted round by Chris Grant on the inside. Pampering starts to make ground too. They're all there with a chance, so they go towards the middle fence on the far side. This is the 21 of the 26. It's a ditch, and at it, it's Roller Joint who led there from Charter Hardware. And there was another faller there. That faller was Pampering. The jockey is still on the deck. The horse is okay. A short run to the next plain fence, and it's Roller Joint out in front. The field being depleted. Charter Hardware is the one that makes ground to go through into second place. Four Tricks is third. River Knot makes ground into 4. A gap of 5 lengths then to Bob Tisdall and Beige and Sunshine. Just these 6 left as they take the last on the far side, and it's now Charter Hardware moving up on the inside of Roller Joint with Four Tricks back in third. In 4 and closing is River Knot, and they start the descent out of the back stretch. They've got 3 more to jump. They're clear of Bob Tisdall, who's a length ahead of Beige and Sunshine, and they just got 3 more fences to jump in the Scottish National. And it's Charter Hardware on the inside of Roller Joint in the yellow. Four Tricks, the dray horse. Behind these comes River Knot, and they're levelling up for home now, and they've got 3 to jump. And it's Charter Hardware and Roller Joint who's been disputing the lead throughout. Bob Tisdall is dropping away. They've got 3 to jump, and it's Charter Hardware and Roller Joint and 4 Tricks. The race between these three at this stage, and Roller Joint jumped it bravely. Charter Hardware puts in a challenge. 4 Tricks will not be denied. These three pull clear of the others as they race down towards the second last. The grey 4 Tricks now shares the lead with Roller Joint, but 4 Tricks makes a mistake and Roller Joint gets impetus, but Charter Hardware on the far side puts in a renewed challenge too. Bob Still has been pulled up. They've got one to jump, and it's Roller Joint for the West Country out in the lead, but here comes Charter Hardware on the far side. A splendid jump, but it mattered most by Roller Joint. Charter Hardware under pressure is staying on. 4 Tricks will get a place, but it's Roller Joint battling his heart out up to the line from pillar to post. A brave performance by Roller Joint. Charter Hardware is second, 4 Tricks is third, River Knot will finish 4. Joint at 4-1, owned by Mr. Reese Thomas Williams, trained at Taunton by Chris Popham and ridden by Brendan Powell. Second is number 8, Charter Hardware. A good run for Norman Williamson, who claimed the £7 allowance. That one trained at Ross on Wide by John Edwards. Third horse home is number 2, 4 Tricks. Only 5 finished. Fourth was River Knot, and fifth, Page and Sunshine.
Second, number 8, Charter Hardware, 16-1. And third, number 2, 4 Tricks, 6-1. Number 5, Glenside Jerry was the 100-30 favourite. The tape returns win 580, places 280, 470 and 180. The dual forecast paid £61 and 10 pence and 11.